Prince Moulay Hassan of Morocco, a dashing 21-year-old heir born into a world of unimaginable luxury. With a billion-dollar birthright, this young royal lives an enchanting life filled with private jets, sprawling palaces, and endless privilege. But there's more to this prince than meets the eye. Explore his realm of grandeur and bring to light the story of duty, destiny, and true leadership that lies hidden. On May 8, 2003 in Rabat, the capital of Morocco, Moulay Hassan entered the world as the firstborn child of King Mohammed VI and his wife, Princess Lala Salma. The proud parents gave their baby boy a name steeped in history, Moulay Hassan, after his esteemed grandfather, King Hassan II. From his very first breath, this little prince was destined for greatness. As the future King Hassan III, Moulay has been groomed since birth to one day lead this beautiful North African kingdom. Despite his youth, he already carries himself with the poise and dignity of a monarch in training, winning the hearts of the Moroccan people with his humility, intelligence, and charm. Growing up, Moulay wanted for nothing in the magnificent royal palaces. Surrounded by gold and glitz, the finest clothes, food, toys, and tutors, Moulay enjoyed an upbringing of almost staggering affluence. His main residence is the sprawling palace complex of Dar al-Makhzen in Rabat. Housing the offices of the king and the royal court, this majestic 17th century palace is a city within a city, with its own mosque, barracks, princely pavilions, lush gardens, and stables. When Moulay strolls these storied halls, he walks in the footsteps of generations of Moroccan sultans and kings. But life hasn't been all fun and games for this royal prodigy. Since childhood, Moulay has been tirelessly preparing to someday assume the weighty responsibilities of the crown.
Tous les combattants venus du monde entier. Elles s'inclinent devant leur grandeur. La France salue avec respect et gravité les morts des autres nations que jadis elle a combattues.
The multilingual prince speaks fluent Arabic, French, English, and Spanish thanks to his elite education. After acing his baccalaureate exams in 2020, he went on to earn an advanced degree in governance and economics from the prestigious Mohammed VI Polytechnic University in Ben Gurir. At his young age, Moulay already has a masterful grasp of world affairs, honed through his participation in important international summits. In 2015, the prince began appearing alongside his father at official events. In 2017, the 14-year-old prodigy wowed world leaders as the youngest participant at the One Planet Summit in Paris. His many obligations, family always comes first for Prince Moulay. He shares an unbreakable bond with his doting parents, King Mohammed VI and Princess Lala Salma. The king and his wife, who is the first Moroccan royal consort with an official title, are Moulay's guiding lights. Protective yet nurturing, they're gradually increasing Moulay's royal duties to prepare him for his destiny. Moulay is also incredibly close with his little sister, Princess Lala Khadija. Born in 2007, the princess is Moulay's partner in mischief. The siblings love vacationing together, like their unforgettable 2019 trip to New York City with their mom. As for romance, the prince's love life remains a mystery. In recent years, unconfirmed rumors swirled that Moulay was involved with Spain's Princess Leonor, especially after she was spotted wearing a love pendant necklace. But Moulay seems married to his royal responsibilities for now, though this dashing 21-year-old would have no trouble finding an adoring bride when the time is right. As heir to the throne, Moulay has access to all the trappings of extreme wealth and power. From his family's fleet of multi-million-dollar private jets to their many magnificent palaces, this prince's plutocratic lifestyle is almost too lavish to fathom. Take his father's $67.4 million Gulfstream G650 jet, outfitted with Israeli anti-missile defenses. With a range of 14,000 kilometers, this palatial plane with M6 emblazoned on its tail whisks the prince to far-flung locales in ultimate luxury and security. Back home in Morocco, the royal family's real estate holdings are the stuff of fairy tales. The Moroccan monarchy has over a dozen historic palaces sprinkled across the kingdom, each more extravagant than the last. There's the mighty royal palace of Casablanca, an imposing Islamic architectural marvel with fragrant citrus groves. The labyrinthine 18th century Bahia Palace in Marrakesh, with its gorgeous courtyards and intricate plasterwork. The medieval grandeur of the titanic royal palace of Fez, surrounded by 80 hectares of high walls and unbreachable gates. The list of lavish royal residences goes on and on. Operating these properties is enormously expensive. Forbes estimates that Moulay's main palace alone costs $960,000 per day to run, with a total annual royal budget in the billions, all paid for by the Moroccan government. But for all his untold riches, Prince Moulay hasn't let it go to his head. Those close to him say he takes after his father, a famously down-to-earth ruler, beloved for his personal modesty and unstinting generosity to the less fortunate. His stratospheric status, Moulay consistently shows his humility through his words, deeds, and even his body language. The prince's refusal to indulge in the traditional Moroccan custom of hand-kissing, an ancient way for commoners to show deference to royalty, made global headlines. Time and again, cameras captured Moulay gently, yet firmly pulling his hand away from Moroccan elders and dignitaries attempting to kiss the prince's hand. Many interpreted it as a sign of Moulay's deep discomfort with such an obsequious gesture, especially from his elders, whom he so clearly respects. His common touch isn't just for show. The prince is renowned for his tireless philanthropy and commitment to uplifting Morocco's most vulnerable, like his outreach program for Palestinian refugee children. For a prince who could be a jet-setting playboy, Moulay's devotion to social uplift is both sincere and inspiring. But don't mistake Moulay's humility for weakness. Behind his genteel facade is a prince intensively trained in military affairs and personal combat. For his own safety, Moulay's father insisted the prince become proficient in defending himself, especially after the mysterious death of one of his bodyguards. So in addition to economics, Moulay has mastered firearms and hand-to-hand combat. In fact, the prince is on track to become the first Moroccan royal to serve in the nation's Air Force. Having earned his pilot's license before his 16th birthday, from the conference room to the cockpit, this thoroughly modern prince is determined to rule Morocco with both strength and compassion. Above all else, Prince Moulay Hassan has captured the imagination of his people through his kindness, eloquence, and accessibility. He deeply understands the solemn duties that await him, whether inaugurating museums, honoring fallen heroes, or celebrating national triumphs like Morocco's historic World Cup run. Moulay's steady presence reassures the nation that the future of the monarchy is in good hands. And Moroccans have faith that when Moulay's time comes to mount the golden throne, he'll lead with wisdom, justice, and mercy for all, from the humblest farmer to the highest minister. A king who will safeguard Morocco's ancient traditions while ushering in a new age of peace and plenty. Prince Moulay Hassan's life is just unfolding, but it's already capturing the world's imagination. Will this young royal heir become the visionary leader Morocco deserves? Will he harness his immense privilege to uplift his people? The answers lie ahead, but one thing is certain: all eyes will be on Prince Moulay Hassan as he navigates his remarkable path. How do you envision his reign evolving? Leave a comment and subscribe to Elite Realm to explore more awe-inspiring tales of the global elite.